Hunters.
I'm Ada.
I'm Sid.
I'm gonna open some stuff.
That's right. We are gonna open some stuff. And as a matter of fact, just a little while ago, we posted a video about organized play, LSS, bringing the calling to the United States. And we're definitely gonna be there. Especially the one in Las Vegas in September, right after Labor Day.
See you all there.
Yeah, we definitely will. And speaking of the calling, even a couple weeks before that, remember we made the video about Unlimited? WTR Unlimited. Hey guys, told you so. So Unlimited is just still going up. Obviously, with the announcement of organized play, more and more people are buying Unlimited. They're preparing to play because they're not going to play with cold foils, right? They need some playable cards that are cheap that they can shuffle, and that's what's happening right now.
Got it. So if I'm trying to build a deck, is there like a website that I could use as a reference?
There are a couple of websites. So in terms of the hottest decks, anybody can just go onto FABPopal.net. I coordinated with Kai Bei. I actually made a video way early on with Kai Bei. He's the head of FabDB. And they've got a great website, all the resources, all the top decks, all the top builds. However, not only that, I think the best place to go is probably tcgplayer.com. TCG Player has always been the place to go for TCG singles for all games. And now they've got this new tool that tells the potential buyer how much the last few copies have transacted. So let's say you wanted something really hot like an Enlightened Strike or a Command and Conquer, which are the hugest generic Majestic cards in WTR and Arc. You could just look at the last sold and it'll be like, oh, $56, $57, $57, $59. And you're like, oh crap, this is trending upwards because a lot of people are playing Enlightened Strike. A lot of people are playing Command and Conquer in their decks. And between those two resources, FABDB and TCGplayer.com, you could probably find out what you really need. But there's a couple of key cards. There's the expensive legendary gear. And very rarely do people use FaBleds. But outside of legendary gear and the Majestics, you're pretty much dealing with a couple dollar cards. It's not that expensive. Flesh and Blood is not an expensive game. And the thing about the Majestics, again, is they're generic. The most valuable cards right now, in my opinion, are the generics. They're generic legendary gear, like the Fine Bloodstream Tunic or the Arcanite Skullcap, right? Those are the two generic gears from the first two sets. And then the most expensive playable cards or action cards are the generic Majestics, which are like the Enlightened Strike, Tome of Fyendal from WTR, or the Command and Conquer and Art of War from Arcane Rising. So as long as you play with generics, and as long as you have generics, you can use the same generics in multiple decks. So speaking of Arcane Rising, this person got me sick, and I felt miserable. So the best way I felt to bide my time was to open up 10 cases of Arcane Rising. And I've got the results. Rather than to spew numbers at you and give you guys data, I got the results. I brought all the top cards with me, and we're gonna go to the overhead cam. And here, take a look. All right. We're back. Get a little closer. Okay, so we got some Arcane stuff to showcase to our viewers. But before we do that, we've got a special request from Mr. Sires of Unseals. He said to open this live. So he actually got something here. Let's see. He says, "Dear Fabled Hunters, we at Flesh and Blood Unseals love what you folks are doing over there. Watching first edition Flesh and Blood get ripped is our favorite kind of entertainment, and the two of you deliver on the regular without regard to market conditions, and we love it. Yes, market conditions be damned. We're gonna open up some stuff. As we like to say over here, unseals the dip. Enclosed within, you will find a small token of our esteem. Please enjoy and display with pride. Long live Fabled Hunters, your biggest fans, Flesh and Blood Unseals." That is super awesome, Mr. Sires.
Thank you.
And Ian, we appreciate you both. And I think James Badger's part of it too. There's a Saint package. There's an Ada package. Tell you what, Ada, let's switch. Ladies first.
Okay.
Open it
All
up.
right.
Yeah, we got it on
here?
cam. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's in there.
Okay. I actually. Ooh.
What?
What? Oh my God.
Yeah, you've got a slab.
What?
Yeah, with
Oh,
the FaBled
this is
Hunters
us.
logo with us.
That's crazy.
That's so insane.
Wow.
You've got an Eclipse existence. There's something else in there, isn't there?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, so
One more.
Chris was telling me about this. He's got an
Oh my
encapsulation
God.
machine. What?
That's awesome.
He's got us. Yes,
Wow.
he's got us on it. That is super
Wow.
cool. Is that all
Thank
that's in the
you,
package?
Chris.
Is there anything else?
I don't know.
No?
I don't know. There's nothing
That's
else.
just these two. Ray of
Yeah,
Hope.
yeah.
The two promos.
That's awesome.
That is so awesome. Thank you so much, Fab on Seals.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
Thanks.
Okay.
All right.
That's
your
you.
turn.
And you got 2 more slabs.
Oh my God.
Let's see what I got.
This is funny, actually.
It is kind of pretty funny, right? Is it the same thing? Is it the same thing?
Oh.
It is. Wow, we both got sets of Ray of Hope and Eclipse Existence with our FaBled Hunters logo and me
Our faces.
and you and our faces on it. That is super cool. I would take these over PSA slabs any single day. They don't exactly beat BGS, but yeah, guys, they do this on Flesh and Blood on Seals. They've got the machinery to do this, so this is really cool. Right now, when it's nearly impossible to get anything slabbed by PSA or Beckett, this is a great alternative. So thanks again, Fab and Seals. We appreciate you. All right. Yeah, more cool stuff. Now, let us move on. Actually, let me get the binders first. So, like I said last time, I'm a big fan of doing global play sets, and that's exactly what I started doing for Arcane Rising. I opened up 40 boxes of Arcane Rising. I won't go through all of it, but basically, 40 boxes was easily enough to get global play sets, about 7 global play sets of all the rares, plus all the commons. So yeah, I got basically 7 sets of rares. I could probably make like 30 or 40 sets of commons if I wanted to, but I didn't go through all the commons. So that was one of the 2 global play sets that I decided to put in. Yeah, see, these are 2. I put them all in perfect fit sleeves so that you can put these into the bigger sleeves, the thick sleeves, the player protector sleeves. So yeah, we've got 2 global play sets. They're missing some cards though, which we'll get to in a second. They're missing the super rares, the majestics, and the foils, the gear. But yeah, basically, 40 boxes was easily enough to get us 7 sets, 7 play sets. So 7 times 3, 21 of every single rare, plus probably like 100 of every single common in every single pitch. So yeah, these are the 2 semi-complete play sets. And not only that, I mean, I've always said that my variance sucks, and I've always been the victim of variance. That's why we needed to buy as many boxes of Welcome to Wraith as we did. So, yeah, spoiler alert, I didn't open any FaBleds in 40 cards, or in 40 boxes. So, no Eye of Ophidia, and that really, really blows, but hopefully there'll be a little happy story. So, Ada, why don't you keep track here, okay? I'm just gonna quickly go through all the super rares first. So for the non-foil super rares, I looked these up. These are about, I don't know, $2 a piece. So we've got Maximum Velocity, 10, 15 Spark of Genius, 20, 25 Induction Chamber, 30, 35, we've got Endless Arrow, 40, 45, 50, Knock the Death Whistle is actually worth a couple bucks, but 55, 60, Rapid Fire's cool, 65, some Runeblade, 65, 70, 75, 80, 81, let's see. So for the super rares, we're at 85, Tome of the Arknight, cool card, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120, 125, 130, 135, 140, 145, 150, 154 super rare non-foils. So these super rares, roughly, yeah, like $2 a piece. So 154, that's like roughly $300 in super rares. And these cases only cost me about 240 each. I got them at the time on sale. So the next ones, see, these are different. Like the Majestics, the really valuable ones are the Command and Conquer, which is about $80 a piece, and the Art of War. So we'll put those aside. We'll tally this up later, but let's just call these. I mean, these probably are $8 a piece on average, because I looked it up. Things like Mordred Tide, Arcane Ascendancy, the Runeblade ones, the Wizard ones are high. The Mechanologist ones are like 10 to 12. And Red and Ledger is good, but 3 of a kind I think sucks. So if we call these $8 a piece, let's just take a look really quick. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. We've got 66 class-specific Majestics. So what's 66 times 8? 480 times 448. Yeah, 530, 528, basically. So we're already at over about $830 just on the non-foil stuff. And not only that, like we said earlier in the video, right now the generic Majestics are crazy. Command and Conquer is between $80 and $90 a piece, and we actually got less Command and Conquers than the normal distribution. So we were shorted on non-foil Command and Conquers, but let's just call this even $80. This is 6 times 80. This is $480, and we're already at $1,300, right? $1,310. And Art of War is about $65 a piece, and we've got 7. Now this is really tough. What's 7 times 65?
7 times 65, a little over 500.
Over 500. Yeah. 420.
It's about 550.
455.
Wait.
Right?
Oh yeah. No.
Yeah, 420 plus 35. Right? 7 times 60 is 420. Plus 7 times 5 is 35. 455. So already we are at, what are we at? We are at like 1310. We're at like 1700 and about 1750, right? 1745, $1,750, and we're not even in the good stuff yet. Yeah. So I mean, right now it really makes sense to get unlimited. And we're not even in the foils yet, right? So let's just quickly go through the foils and go through the really good stuff in the end. See, I don't know how to price some of this stuff, but let's just call these like $3 a piece. You've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We've got 30, 35, 39. So 39 rainbow foil super rares, right? What is that?
$3.
117, right?
Yeah.
$117. What are we at so far? We're at 1750.
1750 plus the 170.
Yeah. So 1750. So we're at 1800.
Oh, yeah.
1870, roughly. Let's just call it round down 1850. And here we are, just the gear. These gears average out, since they're foil, and some people like bling, they average out about $5 a piece. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 41. What's 41 times 5?
205.
205. Yeah. So where are we at? We're at 18. Let's just call it 2050, roughly, right? Yeah, 2050. And okay, now we've got the really good stuff. You know what? There's not enough Majestics to even. These are somewhere between like 10 and $20. So let's just call them 10 each. That's another $100 minimum, right? So if these were 10 each, they're worth much more than 10, but that would be like $110 minimum. We'd already be in almost $2,200, right? And now we've got 4 Command and Conquers. These are easily 100 apiece, right? Art of War is probably $100. Like, let's just call this $500. And what is that? That puts us to what, 2,600 roughly?
Yeah.
And we're not even in the legendaries. And we got unlucky. I got unlucky. We didn't even pull a FaBled card. And FaBled cards are, I think, between 4 and 5 or 4 and 6 or something like that. You hit one FaBled card that pays for 2 cases already. And I goose egged the Fable. So like these, Teklo Foundry Heart, $100, $100, 100, 400. These are 150. So 700, 150 each, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 1,100. And these Arcanite skull caps are actually literally 305 a piece. Let's just call it 300. So we're at 1,100 plus, what is this? 1,200. We're at 2,300 plus 2,100. Yeah. Right? So right now, 4.5. Just off of this, I missed the biggest card. I got, a couple of these to make up for it. But I didn't even hit a FaBled. I'm missing a FaBled from here because it's supposed to be one FaBled in 10 cases. And we've got over $4,000 of value. And it cost me $2,400. I can basically, you could basically double up. And you're supposed to do better than that because you hit a FaBled. That's another $400, $500, right? If we hit a FaBled, that would be $5,000 almost on a cost basis of $2,400. So, what do you think, Ada?
It's awesome.
Right? You open up boxes and you're basically up. I basically get to, I don't need any of these foils. I'm going to need to keep 2 of these. But essentially, I got my whole play set. I need to go trade an Arcanite Skullcap and some other stuff with Genji. Probably going to trade him an Arcanite Skullcap and like a Command and Conquer foil for a FaBled, for a Eye of Ophidia. And I need to find somebody else to trade Arcanite Skullcap plus. But basically, you open up 10 cases. You have more than enough to get 2 playsets. You can even sell the extra pieces on either Facebook or on Discord or on TCG Player. And if not, you might want to repeat this process like once or twice more. And you could basically free roll your own cards and be at a 0 cost basis by opening up packs, by opening up boxes. So that's not bad, right? People are complaining about how expensive the game is, and here I am. Not for unlimited. You can basically open up unlimited and play for free. Yep. All right, well, that's not a bad little session for being sick, right, guys? Hopefully this was helpful. That's it for now. Bye.